Meeting, Chippewa County, November 13th, 2025. Anthony, you're good to go up there?
Yes,
Commissioner.
Commissioner.
All right, very good. All right, thank you. Pledge of Allegiance, Mr. Rance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call, please, if we could, Mr. Booker.
Commissioner Nepper. Here. Commissioner Lawrence.
Here.
Commissioner Shackleton.
Here.
Commissioner Trainer.
Here.
Chairman Martin.
Here. Next, we have additions, deletions to the agenda and its approval or not.
Move the agenda as submitted.
Support.
Motion and support. Any discussion about the agenda? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Nay. Regular meeting, October 16th, 2025. Okay.
I move we accept the minutes as presented.
Full support.
Motion and support. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Correspondence read and received in the clerk's office. I believe the page number is wrong. I could be wrong.
That one is correct.
Okay, that one's correct. There we go.
I move that the correspondence be acknowledged and forwarded as appropriate.
Support.
Motion and support to accept these and forward them as needed. I did have a quick question. Not that I want to give it legs, but what's going on in Mackinac County? Is anybody aware of that? Undermining the work of the Veterans Committee? I mean, that's pretty important. Yeah.
I've had just a few interactions with through some different, not through official county commission channels, but from past work with some of the folks on the Veterans Committee. And it sounds like they've just had a lot of recent ups and downs. This might be something bigger or different, but like funding that came in that they couldn't spend, staffing issues, volunteer issues, board issues, and a lot of like veterans, the volunteer committee members maybe not seeing eye to eye and just struggling with.
Yeah, because I look at this, I'm like, chaos during Veterans Week?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I mean, so I just didn't know if anybody knew. I just saw that this morning. And I'm like, that's okay. Any other discussion?
Only, I guess I just wonder if that resolution from Barrow County for behavioral health hospital, if that was something that was going around the UP, or if I missed it, or.
Got me.
Sounds important.
Anyone else? Okay. So we got second.
I think somebody supported that.
Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next, we have public comments. Anybody wants to come up and speak to the board, please feel free.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Paula Reckner, for those of you who don't recognize or know me. Thank you for the opportunity to talk with you tonight. I recently received an email from Kelly Church explaining that there were some new board opportunities for the county. And when I took a look at those, I'm always looking to recruit and get our community members involved. So the Hiawatha Behavioral Health Authority Board and the Substance Use Disorder Policy Board both have openings this year. And so I talked with a colleague of mine, Dr. Zara Masood, and asked her if she would consider being a member of those boards, as I think she would be an excellent subject matter expert and the ability to collaborate within the structures that are already present. She is very invested in our community. And so I asked her if she might be interested, and she is. So I'd like to formally recommend her for those positions and also to meet you tonight. So hopefully she will take an opportunity to introduce herself as well. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll address this a little later. Any more public comments? Come on. Nope, feel free.
I'm Dr. Masood. I appreciate the introduction. I've been in this community for 8 years. I am a board certified psychiatrist and a board eligible addictionologist. This community is the home to me, my husband, and our 3 kids. I want to, in whatever capacity, serve this community. I did fill the application. I'm going to leave my CV with Kelly. If you have any further questions, please reach out to me. Thank you.
Thank you. Any others? One once, one twice. IT, anybody over there? Anthony?
We do not have anyone, Commissioner.
Thank you. And 3. So public comments are closed. Administrators report. Administrator Church.
You have the monthly reports from Animal Control, Health Department, Sheriff's Department, and Veterans Affairs. And then there are 2 letters of notice from MMRMA regarding appointments of our sheriff and 911 director, Greg Postma, 2 terms on the MMRMA boards.
Thank you. New business then would be next. Vacancies, applications, all that fun stuff. Page 37 though, in your packet.
We are just at the stage where we acknowledge them.
Correct.
And then we'll be voting on these in January. Okay. We need to vote to acknowledge and accept them. I would so move. Support.
Motion and support. Any discussion on this? The only thing I'll say is if you, we're going to do this, you've run out of time, so to speak. November 10th, right? Was the cutoff date?
Yes,
I think on
Monday
that.
at noon.
So if you didn't make it and you want to do this, please, next cycle. We always want community members to serve on these boards, especially when they have a background in it. So we'll see how things go. Anyone else? Okay. Commissioner Shackleton, did you? I was gonna say, who supported and who? What do we got?
Scott Shackleton.
Oh, we're on finance claims and accounts. Boy, that was
No.
Lawrence supported.
Okay, so we can just vote on it. Okay.
Oh, on the
Yeah.
vote. Okay.
So now we have to vote on
Just accepting the
the
applications.
accepting them, and
Yeah, right.
and they'll be tabled, so to speak, until we vote on them in January.
Right. That's our normal process, by the way.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Standing committee reports, finance, claims, and accounts. Commissioner Shackleton.
All right, here we go. Finance Claims and Accounts Committee, Chippewa County Board met on November 10th. The meeting was held at 4:30 PM. I called the meeting to order with a quorum present. Members present include myself, Jim Martin, Justin Nepper, Damon Lawrence, and Jim Trainer. Members absent were none. Others present included Karen Sankus, DJ Welton, Michelle Trainer, Anthony. How do you say Anthony's last name? Sackett? Thank you. Sorry, Anthony. Greg Postma, Justin Frucci, Katie Bowers, and Kelly Church. Additions to the agenda. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to add item 6.2D, Sheriff's Office Road Patrol Officer wages request to the agenda. And we did, and we approved the agenda. We went to public comments. There were none. Correspondence and informational items included the treasurer's investment report, visa billing, travel requests, and the quarterly DTRF and OPIB reports. Agenda items. We moved to the health department. bid summary for clinic office renovations. It was supported by Commissioner Trainer, moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Martin to approve and authorize the bid from JAMA Development at the cost of $249,000, $962.40 to complete the Health Department Office Clinic renovations project A through F as specified in the request for quotes. On a voice vote, the motion carried and I would so move.
Support. And support. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
The next was from the Health Department regarding exterior entrance door replacement and interior clinic door security installation. It was moved by Commissioner Nepper, supported by Commissioner Martin to approve reposting the request for quotations for exterior entrance door replacement and interior door security. Project to be paid from the Public Health Infrastructure Grant. On a voice vote, the motion carried and I would so move.
Support. Motion and support for the doors and renovations. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item is from the Sheriff's Office, the Advanced Correctional Healthcare Incorporated contract. The committee reviewed various options from Advanced Correctional Healthcare with discussions regarding the passing of prescription medications to the inmates, a liability that the Sheriff's Office administration is not interested in taking on. The contract increased quite a bit from $481,983 to that was if the current 84 hour per week contract is, I'm trying to summarize, I'm messing up. The current contract is $481,983 annually. To add 40 hours, the cost increased to $690,105. Discussion followed with the committee reluctantly agreeing to the renewal option, but asking that the Sheriff's Office administration seek alternative companies and to check on the opt-out clause. It was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Trainer to approve and authorize Advanced Correctional Healthcare Renewal Option 2 with the CPI waived at the cost of $690,105, a $208,122 increase, and to seek an alternative company for these services. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now so move.
Support. Motion and support for the, yes, the giving out of medicines for our guests in the county jail. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next is the Sheriff's Office vehicles end of use and a proposal to donate these vehicles. A Dodge Charger to LSSU Criminal Justice Department, a Ford Explorer to Sioux High School Criminal Justice Career Program, Ford Explorer to County for a Building Department, Dodge Charger to the Scrapyard. Proceeds will go to the general fund. It was moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Trainer to approve and authorize donating 2 vehicles to LSSU and Sioux High, and interdepartmental transfer to the building department, and scrapping the 1 vehicle as requested and referenced. On a voice vote, the motion carries and I would so move.
Support. Motion and support to donate vehicles that have outlived their usefulness. I will say this, I talked to the instructor at Sioux High. He was very thankful that they're finally getting the same tool that LSSU has.
Good.
And I think it's going to be good for law enforcement, for our county, keep these kids here.
It'll look just like a regular squad car, is what I'm assuming. Yeah. Lights and everything.
I don't want to think about that too much. All right. Motion and support. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
The next item is from the Sheriff's Office regarding MCO's sponsorships. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to approve sponsorship for up to 3 individuals through the upcoming MCO's Academy, utilizing the Public Safety Academy Assistance Program grant, which is up to $20,000 per candidate, and to pay an agreed upon hourly rate to the individuals during the academy. On a voice vote, the motion carried. I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support. Any other discussion about sending 3 people to the academy? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item also from the sheriff's office, a new hire for road patrol. It was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Trainer to approve and authorize Donald Carruthers' hire date of November 23rd, 2025, and to be paid at the 3-year rate of pay based on his prior training and experience. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now so move.
Support. Motion and support for there we go.
Hire.
Deputy Carruthers. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item is Office of Emergency Services. This is a request for 2 pager talk groups. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Martin to approve and authorize the 2 new talk groups, one for Northern EMS Authority, the second for an EMS all-call talk group for large-scale events, each costing $1,500, with NEMSA reimbursing the county for their talk group and the all-call talk group to be paid out of Office of Emergency Services funds. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now so move.
Support.
Motion and support for NEMSA EMS Authority. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
The next item is also from Office of Emergency Services, Engineering Services for the Central Dispatch Electrical Room. It was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Nepper to approve and authorize the Architectural Engineering Services proposal from UP Engineers and Architects in the amount of $16,900 to prepare and provide specifications, plans, and details suitable for contractors to provide bidding services and construction administration services for the Central Dispatch Electrical Room, not including advertising, permit or plan review fees, reproduction costs, bidding, or construction cost. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now it's so moved.
Support.
Motion and support. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item is from Veterans Affairs, a memorandum of understanding between Vietnam Veterans of America, Michigan State Council, and Chippewa County Veterans Service officers, providing access to records. It was moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Nepper to approve and authorize that memorandum of understanding to establish a working relationship and facilitate claims for veterans. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now it's so move.
Support.
Motion and support. Any other discussion about veteran service officers? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next item is from the medical examiner, proposal for forensic pathology autopsy services. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Martin to approve and authorize the proposal from Michigan Forensics to provide forensic autopsy services at the cost of $2,800, not including transportation, as presented and in accordance with the National Association of Medical Examiners Forensic Autopsy Performance Standards. On a voice vote, this motion carried. Now so move.
Support.
Motion and support for the proposal of Michigan Forensics. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
Next is remonumentation completion report and expenditures for grant year 2025. The committee received and reviewed the 2025 Chippewa County Survey and Remonumentation Completion report. The grant totaled $133,816, including the county contribution of $15,000. In total, 67 corners were remonumented during the 2025 program. It was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Nepper, to approve and authorize signature for the 2025 remonumentation completion report as presented. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now it's so moved.
Support.
Motion and support for the 2025 remonumentation completion report. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Next is from administration. The committee reviewed the proposal service agreement from Jefferson Solutions Incorporated for a GASB 75 actuarial roll forward valuation at the cost of $5,150. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence, to approve the proposal from Jefferson Solutions to provide that GASB 75 report at the cost of $5,150. I presented and outlined on a voice vote. Motion carried. Now so moved.
Support. Motion and support. Any discussion? Okay, GASB 75 report. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Let's see, this one is again from administration regarding insurance. The committee reviewed information from Murma's Chris Katona for the property and liability insurance renewal for FY 2026. A 5-year review was showing options that increase the self-insured retention and increase deductibles to measure potential savings. The committee was asked to approve changing the self-insured retention to 150,000 to 75,000 and increasing the property deductible to 5,000 to lower the renewal from 363,406 to 305,071, noting the increased potential of expenses and deductibles, but the renewal includes $50,000 to the stop loss fund and sending the annual net distribution to the county's loss fund. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to approve and authorize that contract. And on a voice vote, the motion carried, and I would so move.
Support. Motion and support. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
Finance claims and accounts. It was time to pay the bills for October for the county and the health department. It was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Nepper, to recommend the approval of the October county bills and payroll. General claims, $361,304.83. Other fund claims, $4,946,018.27. Payroll, $761,867.63. And health department claims, $183,816.21. Payroll, $138,686.90. Total claims, $6,391,693.84 as presented. On a voice vote, the motion carried. Now so moved.
Support.
Motion and support to pay the bills. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And we then went into closed session to discuss collective bargaining negotiations. Are we going to go ahead right here, Kelly, and approve these contracts? Is it the proper order? Okay.
Yeah, the motion is,
So it was moved by Commissioner Lawrence, supported by Commissioner Martin to enter the closed session to discuss collective bargaining negotiations. We went ahead and went into closed session, and then we exited closed session a short time later. And then it was moved by Commissioner Martin, supported by Commissioner Trainer, to approve and authorize the collective bargaining agreement between Chippewa County and the Police Officers Labor Council, representing the Chippewa County Corrections Unit as negotiated and tentatively agreed to by both parties for a term of January 1st, 2026 to December 31st, 2029. On a voice vote, the motion carried, and I would so move.
Support.
Motion and support for collective bargaining negotiation closed session. I did want to point one thing out. The roll call vote at 5:02 and at 5:17, those were just so we could go into closed session and come out of closed session. We never vote in a closed session. That just doesn't happen.
Right.
And it's illegal. So just want to make sure everybody's on board with that. Anyone else? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
We move to committee comments where Chairman Martin thanked the veterans that have served. Commissioner Neppers spoke about various groups in the community trying to bridge food insecurities gap. I mentioned that we have our annual food drive coming up on December 6th and would welcome any volunteers who care to stand out in the cold with me. We then moved on to adjournment. It was moved by Commissioner Trainer, supported by Commissioner Lawrence to adjourn, and we did so at 5:22 p.m. I would move that the minutes of finance claims and accounts be accepted.
Support. Motion and support. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Next, back to our regular board packet. Commissioners' reports on meetings, board representatives, and general committees. Gentlemen, the floor is yours.
The only thing I'd point out is these are two brilliant healthcare professionals with us tonight, and we're fortunate to have you in the community and would be fortunate to have you on committee.
Fair enough. Yes.
I would just mention, we're still working on the opioid settlement funds and this coming round of request for proposals. I know the sheriff's department is working on a concept that I think will be really, really good. And just a reminder to all of the other organizations out there that might be interested in applying for, I think, up to $90,000 in funding for this coming year to help combat the opioid addiction situation. Sorry, that I believe it's due November 21st. So we're trying to get those RF request for proposals into Karen Senkus at the health department. So just an encouragement for people to get their proposals in. And then I will just mention again, I've been kind of working on looking at ways to bridge the gap with SNAP and various other things due to government shutdowns. And I do think we're Community Action Agency had mentioned wanting to raise $1,800 to fill a gap, and it looks like that's something I would like to try. I'm going to try to push to raise that money. So if anybody's interested in assisting, please reach out, and then I will follow up with you on what you're doing.
Great.
Thank you. It's good for everybody.
Yeah.
Anyone else? All right.
Chairman Martin,
Yeah.
if anybody's got a chance on the way out, go by the courthouse. It is lit up green and it is quite pretty at night if it gets dark enough on your way out. And that is for the Veterans Memorial for this week.
Nice.
Thank you. Great. I don't really have any comments other than be safe. It's firearm season. So
It was a fast meeting.
thank you, sir. I learned from the best. All right. I would love to entertain a motion, Mr. Trainer, to
I'll move that we adjourn.
adjourn.
Smart.
Support. We are adjourned.